And then there's the post-match.
Well, yes, because then, obviously, it was all a plot by the evil Don Callis, and he and Olivier run off and go to the car, and in answer to the question, what's going to happen, you can find out next Tuesday. No, Dynamite's on Wednesday. I mean, Impact on Access. Now they're cross-promote. You could be in the Federal Witness Protection Program and be on the Impact roster and still be safe and sleep well at night. I just saw numbers. They actually released numbers. They had 166,000 viewers on Access for Impact last week, or the most recent show, or whatever. So basically, about half the audience that used to watch Memphis Wrestling on Channel 5 every Saturday morning in the entire North American continent, because Callis is friends with Olivier, Tony Khan is an idiot and doesn't see when people are taking advantage of him. They're trying to resurrect this goddamn white elephant of a promotion once again, Impact, on the back of this billionaire's national television. And he's letting it go on. The zombie of wrestling promotions now invading All Friends Wrestling. Oh, golly. They just had a murder mystery and it did a detective show on Impact. The guy that was getting married was shot and laid there with, a fucking bloody bullet wound, and Tommy Dreamer dressed up like Sherlock Holmes to find out who it was that shot him. Meanwhile, over on the other channel, we've got the musical, variety show, and comedy hour. So together, this will be an entertainment juggernaut. They can do musicals, variety shows, sketch comedy, detectives, dramas, murder mysteries. The only thing they can't do is wrestling.
In terms of this deal, whatever the actual deal is between Impact and AEW, from Tony Khan down to the Balding Bucks, have made it clear that they're willing to work with anyone, it seems like. As long as they get along with them, I would think. But this deal is clearly much better for Impact than it is for AEW, just on the surface. Just on this. I mean, it makes no sense elevating Impact to this degree. I don't think this makes any sense at all. I know there are some people out there saying, like, oh my God, the dream matches. Imagine FTR versus the Motor City Machine Guns, or Eddie Edwards doing something. And, I don't watch Impact.
I don't expect them to make any better talent decisions with access to another company's roster than they have previously. I think we'll see all of the freak show, comedy, goofball, yuck, slap, tickle, and taint fucking crew instead of the serious athletes that they might still have an Impact. And I haven't seen the show in so long. I don't know. And also there is the Impact rule, which was, I don't care what they do. I don't care if they resurrect Ray Stevens and put him on our Broadways on Impact every week. I will not watch that show, no matter who asks me to, because of the guy getting married, getting shot, and the fucking murder mystery thing. That's the Impact rule. That's so insulting just on the surface of it. I would never validate their product by actually watching it and talking about it in that respect. It's a fucking joke. In this respect, good on them. They've joined the Bilka Billionaire Club. What's next? Is Ian Rotten going to come back up, and he'll come over the rail and get in a pull apart with Dr. Luther? And they can have the fat, bald, goofy, slobby, scarred up outlaw championship decided. The fuck is this? I was all for working with honest, competent, legitimate promotions in Ring of Honor, local promotions around the country, to help them with our television by having them provide matches on the cards and local promotion, and us giving some of their guys work and exposing them along with our guys and talking about them on television. When Ring of Honor was bought by Sinclair, they were still somewhat of a parody with some of these local promotions that just didn't have television. But this is national TNT cable with a big budget versus what's left of the last vanity project in wrestling started by Dixie Douchebag Carter. They're so far, they ought to be so far above. They're not. They ought to be, but they're not. But realistically, they should view themselves in that respect. Good fucking God. All right, I give up.